Good morning to all of you, whoever is watching from wherever you're watching. Okay, so wonderful to see you all. So sorry we had to take a little bit of break because the schedule was pretty hectic. And finally, I'm back with live class today again, as usual. So we do it during the weekdays from 9:15 a.m. You know that, I believe, by now. So, आजको हाम्रो chapter is going to cover, what do we call it, writing section again of PTE. So अस्ति पनि हामीले writing section मै थियौँ हामी. So I want to continue on that, and I want to make sure that you guys understand the writing section and make sure that you get a very high score in the writing section, because in writing section it's easy to get a big score. So do dimagma rakhum, and then let's give it a try to push our scores for writing section. PT ma, how do I judge students of my class? So let's say मेरो क्लासमा थुप्रै स्टुडेन्टहरू हुनुहुन्छ, around 50 students are studying with me right now physically. So the 50 स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूको performance कसरी जज गर्ने भन्दाखेरि I generally use writing as a technique to judge that. तपाईँले राइटिङ गर्दाखेरि हाउ केयरफुल यु आर, स्पेसली वेन इट कम्स टु राइटिङ, like your spellings, your punctuations, spaces, double spaces end up reducing points. Even if there is no space after full stop, it will reduce your points. So त्यस्तो खालको मिस्टेक्सहरू अभोइड गर्न सक्छौँ कि सक्दैनौँ हामीले? That's a very very important question for you to understand. Writing सेक्सनमा मान्छेले ठुलो मिस्टेक गर्दैन, because remember, a computer is checking your paper. It's not a person. So त्यसको फाइदा के हो, त्यसमा मिनिङमा खासै धेरै वरिड हुनु पर्दैन हामी. तर ह्याभिङ सेड द्याट, स्पेलिङ्स म्याटर. टाइनी बिट्सेसहरू जस्तो तपाईँको कमा तपाईँहरूले इग्नोर गर्नुहुन्छ प्रायः जस्तो, प्याराग्राफ चेन्ज गर्दाखेरि 3-4वटा स्पेस छोड्ने, त्यस्तो खालको स्मल मिस्टेक्स अनि ग्लिचेसले गरेर मार्क्स जाने राइटिङमा. इट्स नट बिकज अफ द बिग स्टफ लाइक कम्प्लेक्सिटी अफ यो सेन्टेन्स खासै म्याटर धेरै गर्दैन. त्यो भएको भएर किप यो राइटिङ भेरी सिम्पल एन्ड करेक्ट. करेक्ट हुनु जरुरी छ, र त्यो चाहिँ एकदमै इम्पोर्टेन्ट लेसन फर यु टु लर्न फर पिटी. आइएल्समा ओके, इभन इफ यु मेक अ फ्यु मिस्टेक्स, राम्रो मिनिङ छ भने यु गेट मार्क्स. तर पिटीमा मिनिङ भन्दा पनि करेक्ट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेन्ट. सो विथ द्याट थिङ इन माइन्ड आजको लेसन हामी स्टार्ट गर्छौँ समराइज द रिटन टेक्स्टबाट. सो समराइज रिटन टेक्स्टमा हामीले वाट निड्स टु बी डन इज भेरी सिम्पल. तपाईँले एउटा टेक्स्ट देख्नुहुन्छ स्क्रिनमा, यो जब इज टु राइट अ क्विक समरी फ्रम द्याट टेक्स्ट. सो त्यति नै हो हाम्रो काम. द्याट्स इट. भेरी सिम्पल, भेरी इफेक्टिभ, र यसलाई राम्रोसँग गर्ने हो भने फुल मार्क्स आउँछ. And there is no doubt at all in my mind that all of you can get at least 90% in summarized written text. So summarized written text भन्ने क्वेसनको इम्पोर्टेन्स हेरौँ पहिला. How many points does it cover? So I just want you to understand that first. Summarized written text is over here. So exam day ma either 1 or 2 questions will be asked. So generally एउटा question सोध्छ, so अथवा दुईटा question सोध्छ. Just make sure that you have that in your mind and not get shocked. So दुईटा क्वेसन सोध्यो भने very nice, because we can get better scores. यसले हामीलाई टोटल एक्जाममा 15 points contribute गर्छ. 7.5 somewhere there for your reading and 7.58 for your writing. So यो क्वेसन राइटिङको लागि जति इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ, रिडिङको लागि पनि त्यति नै इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ, बिकज रिडिङको ब्ल्याङ्क्सहरू प्रिटी टफ, गाह्रै छ नि त मिलाउनलाई. Because of that, it's always a good idea to get massive scores. Out of 7.5, you can get 6.5 easily in summarized. The 6.5 marks of your reading test भनेको very important points. त्यसलाई चाहिँ make sure we do it very nicely. त्यसैले तपाईँहरूले एकदमै attentive भएर सानो सानो bits and piecesहरूलाई केयर गरेर गर्ने बानी गर्नुहोस्. र I've seen many students copy the sentence completely for summarized written text. त्यो चाहिँ म recommend. 10 minute time छ, you cannot go out for tea or coffee. So which means तपाईँले त्यो टाइमलाई why don't you utilize properly, come up with a nice summary. त्यति गाह्रो छैन. So we're going to try and do that. So summarized written text ma, so I'm going to write the basics here in the comment section so that everybody can see. So basics के हो, one complete sentence. One complete sentence भनेको full stop, commaहरूको placements have to be correct. So that's one of the key things. one complete sentence. So start with capital, just say, and finish with a full stop. So that's your first rule. Second rule is stay between 5 and 75 words. So that's the second rule. And use and, as, while, where, as, so, that, which, to connect information. That's it. So if you look at the comment section, I just posted something. So तपाईँहरुको बेसिक्स के हो त यसमा भन्दाखेरि you just need to write one complete sentence. First कुरा हामीले बुझ्नुपर्ने त्यो one complete sentence भनेको definition के हो? It starts with a capital letter and finishes with a full stop. Stay between 5 and 55, sorry, 75 words. So my mistake. So यसमा मैले, let me just edit if it's possible. Yeah, it is possible. So 75 र 5 को बीचमा, okay? So it's a very, very big, broad range, so no big deal. I don't see anybody having problems. And use and, as, while, whereas, so, that, which to connect information. So यति टेक्निक्सहरु तपाईहरुले दिमागमा राख्नुभयो भने it's going to be a piece of cake. एकैछिनमा सिद्धिन्छ. No big deal at all. No need to rush or anything. Okay, so let's practice one or two questions today so that you guys understand. So I've seen people do, what do you call it, copy paste of the sentences. त्यो चाहिँ I don't recommend at all. सकेसम्म नगर्नुस् किन भन्दा 10 minute time छ. You've got lots of time, हैन? So let's see. यो क्वेशनलाई actually try गरेर हेरौँ. I hope everybody can see my screen. So let's see. At a high level, digital marketing refers to advertising, blah, blah, blah. So it's talking about digital marketing, right? So I'm going to start with this word, digital marketing. Refers to advertising delivered through digital channels such as search engines, websites, social media, email, and mobile apps. Okay, so is advertising, D-E-L-I-V-E-R-A, delivered through digital channels like search engines, websites, social media, email, and mobile applications. Okay. All right. So your copy paste नै भयो भन्नुहुन्छ तपाईहरुले. Yes, copy paste भयो, तर exact copy paste भएको छैन. I've used words from the first sentence but not the whole sentence. Copy paste चाहिँ exactly भएको छैन. So you don't need to come up with synonyms, antonyms. त्यस्तो केही पनि गर्नु पर्दैन. Just use the words that you see on the screen and just join them with a very simple connectives that I mentioned. Let's continue. Using these online media channels, digital marketing is the method by which companies endorse goods, services, and brands. So I like to endorse, E-N-D-O-R-S-E, endorse goods, services, comma, and brands. Okay, consumers heavily rely on digital means to research product. For example, think with Google, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we don't care about that. It's the detailed percentage data ma janu zaruri chaina because you're writing a summary, remember that. So let's go to the next one now. While modern day digital marketing is an enormous system of channels to which marketers simply must onboard their brands, advertising online is much complex than channels alone. Okay. And brands, while advertising online is complex. Okay. While advertising online is complex. So that's another piece of information I added. In order to achieve the true potential of digital marketing, marketers have to dig deep in today's vast and intricate cross-channels world to discover strategies that make an impact through engagement marketing. While advertising online is complex and engagement marketing is the method of forming meaningful interactions with potential and returning customers based on the data you collect over time. By engaging customers in a digital landscape, you build a brand awareness, set yourself, blah, blah. Okay, through. So let's just put through engagement marketing. So that's another piece of information I wanted to add. So that's good enough for this paragraph. I move on. By implementing By implementing an omni-channel digital marketing strategy, marketers can collect valuable insights into target audience through engagement marketing by collecting insights, GHTS, insights into target audience behaviors, Viors, behaviors. Additionally, companies expect to see an increase in retention to increase retention. Okay. So again, back to data. So we don't want to go to data. As for the, so let's see how many words we've got, 42 so far. So as for the future of digital marketing, we can expect to see continued increase in variety. So let's put a comma over here, and we can expect to see a continued increase in digital marketing. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use. So word count 54, so around 50 words are good enough. त्योभन्दा धेरै लेखिराख्नु जरुरी छैन. So if we get the spellings and everything else spot on, we should be pretty good. We should be getting a decent score. So let's quickly recap and see the spellings. Digital marketing is advertising delivered through digital channels like search engines, websites, social media, email, and mobile applications to endorse goods, services, and brands, while advertising alone is complex through engagement marketing by collecting insights. So here we go, one spelling mistake. Insights into target audience behaviors to increase retention, and we can expect to see a continued increase in digital marketing. Okay, in terms of a lot of sense, the sentence doesn't make a lot of sense, but I just want you to understand this, and I want you to understand why do I keep telling you to pick information instead of sentence. So let's have a look at the score of what we just did. So we managed to score a perfect 7. Yeah. So यो 7 किन आयो त भन्दाखेरि मैले सेन्टेन्स कपी गरेको भए आई वुड हेभ मिस्ड अ फ्यु थिङ्स, धेरै चिजहरू छुट्थ्यो, कन्टेन्टमा मेरो 2 आउँदैन थियो. बट वेन आई हेभ स्क्यान्ड द टेक्स्ट प्रपरली अनि त्यसबाट चाहिने इम्पोर्टेन्ट इन्फर्मेसनलाई मात्रै एक्सट्र्याक्ट गरेर लेख्ने बित्तिकै वाट ह्यापन्स, यु गेट द कन्टेन्ट स्पट अन. ग्रामर, vocabulary, form is not a big deal. यसमा मार्क्स ल्याउनु होइन, कन्टेन्ट इज द मेन थिङ. सो कन्टेन्टमा 2 आउने बित्तिकै mistakes, you're always going to get about 7. So यसरी चाहिँ summarize written text. Please try to do it yourself with the information extraction, not by copy paste, please. Copy paste गरेर don't expect full marks on the exam day आउँदैन. Okay, so time 5 minutes and 46 seconds. So we still had 4 minutes left easily. So spelling थियो. So if you're typing slightly slower, त्यही पनि भ्याउँछ. So aim for about 40-50 words. त्योभन्दा बढी चाहिँदैन हामीलाई. Okay, so 50 odd words भयो भने you should be covered for content. तपाईँहरूको प्रायोरिटी केमा हुनु पर्यो त यसको लागि भन्दा कन्टेन्टमा हुनु पर्यो, number 1. Number 2, you should always pay attention to your spellings. Comma, comma पछि space, full stop पछि capital letters obviously, है. So be very sure that we get these things properly. Okay, यति काम हामीले गर्न सक्यौँ भने I think we are very safe for repeats. And sorry, the question called as what do you call it, this question? So the question called as summarize your written text, अनि त्यति भइसकेपछि सजिलो छ. Okay, so I hope you got the point. के confusion छ भने please shoot a text comment section मा. I don't see people texting these days. Are we getting bored? के भयो हाम्रो audience-लाई आज? So let's start engaging. Engage भएन भने तपाईँहरूको learning experience is going to be very dull and boring. So always try to make sure that you engage when you learn. So यसमा कुनै पनि question छ that you want to ask, you can always ask me. So summarize the written text को simple factहरू अघि हामीले डिस्कस गरिहाल्यौँ. Extract information, pieces of sentence, but not the sentence itself. Full sentence copy नगर्नु सकेसम्म. Okay? So sentence को majority of the sentence copy गर्नुस्, I don't mind. तर full sentence copy नगर्नु र एउटा एउटा प्याराग्राफबाट एउटा एउटा सेन्टेन्स सार्ने बानी देखेँ मैले थुप्रैजनाको, त्यो पनि नगर्दा राम्रो, किनकि द्याट डजन्ट ग्यारेन्टी यु एनिथिङ. तपाईँको प्र्याक्टिस प्लेटफर्ममा मार्क्स आयो भन्दैमा रियल इक्जाममा मार्क्स आउँछ भन्ने छैन है. त्यो भएको भएर माई रिक्वेस्ट, प्लिज ह्याभ पेसेन्स, have a little bit of time, and just make sure that you get things done in proper manner instead of shortcuts. All right? So that's how we should be approaching our question called as summarize the written text. Okay, कुनै question छ भने please people shoot in the comment box, please. I'm waiting for your comments. Nothing. Wow, that's strange. I'm pretty surprised. All right, so if we don't have any questions or comments or anything like that, so आजको हाम्रो chapter about summarize the written text, I think we will terminate. So let me know, what do you think? केही छ यसमा नबुझेको कुराहरू? Please text. Please send me a comment. If there is nothing, then we will move ahead and do another type of question tomorrow. Jun saying I think will be about the reading section or the, I don't know. Let's see, listening section. We just wrapped up, I guess. Speaking mazam, because speaking is like I keep saying again and again, speaking is everything. Speaking milauna sakyo bhane, we end up making progress in every single section. Okay? All right then, so since I don't have any questions from you guys for today, I'll wrap up for today. So summarize written text ko yo video lai recap गरेर हेर्दाखेरि पनि हुन्छ. Okay? So Lou Maris. All right, so Lou Maris, good to see you. So thank you very much for watching, and let's continue again tomorrow. Have a good day to all of you.